convention, that's like you become active, right? But the point when you become a franchise owner, that's the moment. How do you recruit guys?
Okay, well first of all, they must all know you have 100 people, girls in your organization.
Tell them.
Yeah, tell them that. Okay, everything else. Have you heard of? Okay, I'm kidding. But I would suggest, okay, you understand this. Girls build faster in this business. But if I were you, okay, you said you have 100 plus people, right? If you're new, if you're about 10 people with no guys, then maybe we can work on something. But you have 100 plus people and no guys, keep building. Like, don't make this an issue in your team. Like, because you're looking for entrepreneurs, you're not looking for gender balance.
No, because when you see, because I have lots of friends,
Right.
they're still working at restaurant, Starbucks, like working 2 jobs, 3 jobs.
Right.
When I show the plan, they even want to become a like Uber driver,
Right.
and rather than doing a shop business. Most of them, they're guys. They're not willing to do the business because I see this is an
Okay.
opportunity for helping them.
But if you get into this level, it's not a gender issue anymore.
Yeah.
It's not a gender issue. It's about you showing the plan. It doesn't matter what the gender is. Show the plan, but their timing is not set yet. What you need to do is keep building. But obviously you're not building without a gender requirement, right? You're not saying, oh, we're gonna only recruit girls. So this was never an issue in your team. So keep building and follow up with your recruit. If those turns out to be guys, wonderful. But your success or your accomplishment will stimulate them maybe to know more later on. But you have to get ready for when they are ready. Because to me, what I hear right now is it's not a gender issue. It's simply those people are not ready. So, but I guarantee you, the time will come for you where the people will start pouring your group. You have to be ready. So keep building your team, build that environment. That's why I tell my partners, like, don't be lazy now because there's nothing going on lately. You gotta build because people will start pouring. Someone just comes out of nowhere and they want to join you. It's a privilege. And you have to be ready to lead them, or else you're wasting a good prospect potential. So to me, it's not really a gender issue. I think you're doing the correct thing, but you're showing the plan. So what we're talking about here is about showing the plan to a prospect where the time is not yet now. So follow up with them, or have a different kind of course or training, try to stimulate their thinking or do something. But it's not a gender issue, I think. Yeah.
One or two takeaway from MAIC.
Sorry?
One or two things that.
From the conference.
Yeah.
From the international convention.
Yeah, from the conference.
Man, we're gonna make a lot of money. They went to Alexa, the voice calling, and they did the
virtual reality.
the VR. What the VR is just the not even prototype, but it's very base. But it's really, you see where the company is heading. Shop local. Shopping annuity is the biggest takeaway. Is well, we don't know what that is, but because they keep talking about it's about the SA, not the BP. So that's one of the biggest learning point I have this time. And then they let me ask you guys an interesting question. If Kathy is a doctor, how much retail target would you set for her monthly? If you're her leader and you know she's a doctor and patients come to see her and she has a lot of opportunity to sell products, how much would you set for her?
At least 200K retail.
Okay. What do you guys think?
At least 2 products a day, I would think.
A monthly, roughly how much would you? Sorry?
Because then you're forcing it on somebody.
So should there be a limit? There should.
There should be a goal.
Yeah,
But you're talking about just a guide, just
Yeah,
to
yeah,
give,
just a
to
guide.
give a number,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that helps
Yeah,
attain
Sure,
the
sure,
target.
sure.
I don't know potential.
Okay, so let's move on. What about Kyle, who's a dead broke student? How much BV should he have? How would you set for him? Because you can never go by chances. Like this business is not built by chances,
Yeah.
right?
Well, look beyond him, it's who else he knows.
Right, so how much BV should you set for him now? Doctor and dead broke student. Esteemed doctor.
Like 400, you mean?
Maximum.
500 BB.
You guys fell into a trap.
500 BB.
Right, it's 500 BV
Yeah.
for her and him.
Same.
You know why?
Yeah.
You guys must have heard of Base 10 7 strong. If you flip back to the old getting started guide, Base 10 7 strong, if you look at the starting guide, it says for monthly, our target as a UFO eventually is to have how much BB per month? 400. Why? Because if you have 3 on the left, 3 on the right, 400 times 3 is 1200. Right?
Yeah.
You earn that first check. The reason it became 500 is because we're doing a shopping annuity now, right? Okay. But a lot of people still don't understand why the shopping annuity, why they set it 500. Okay. This time we went to MNIC, and then Kim Bachman had the most memorable part for myself personally. He said, if this is how much UFOs we have globally, this, it doesn't matter what number is, this is how much globally. They ran the computer, only this much people is buying laundry detergent. Get it? But you can't tell me that, oh, because these people, they like to air dry. They like to wash with water. So that means this much people is not converted and spending.
So if they are asked to do 500, they will do more laundry?
No.
I didn't mean it that way.
No, I don't know. It's
I get it because long time ago someone, I think it's Alex Kwan said something. Are you all converting your household into our shop.com product? A lot of people says yes, we are. We chose. And he said no, our sales cannot lie, right? Because he can see the sales over.
Right.
He said the sales is there. You guys are cheating. You tell me that you are using those in your bathroom, in your kitchen. No, you're not. If everybody is using according to the numbers, you must use every month. But the company is not getting that much, so some of them did not convert.
So you have to understand the plan is perfect.
Yeah.
Before SAP, before shopping unity and after shopping unity, the plan is perfect still. But the reason why people couldn't, well, you guys, when people didn't make money like they dreamed they would, it's because they didn't believe the product that much. But they felt like they're using it. Because if you're drinking every day, you're still using it. But if you put it on paper, it's maybe about 100 BV, 150 per month. Okay, so this time, the shopping unity, the real version is this. Doesn't matter how long you have joined or if you're new. Everybody's homework is 500 BV, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so forget about doctors or students. Alright? Because as soon as you go like doctor, 2000 BV, student, and 200, they can't duplicate. Because if
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
right,
Okay.
she recruits another person and she's like, I do 2000, how can you do 200?
Yeah.
She will, not on purpose, but she will look down on her, on this person. That student, when they recruit, they will not have the confidence to ask them to do more because he only did 200.
Yeah.
So that's why in our business, we do 10 customers as a number. But you're really looking for the 500, right? If you can convert your household spending into 500 VV per month, it takes time, right? So when you first join, obviously you're like, oh my god, I can't use 500 VV because I don't know product that much. So you start to accumulate. You maybe have 100, maybe 150, but you're looking for 500. So that gap can be reimbursed by you choosing a major in the business. Major is the motives, TLRs.
Yeah.
And as you grew more, you know more product. Like my household now, 500 BV is easy for us. It's not easy at the beginning, but easy for us now. Okay, so when you recruit people, then you show them how you did it.
Yeah.
So at Sharp Annuity, to myself, I told my team, it's actually like a portfolio of what you did. So everyone will achieve it differently, but it's all a unique and very, very inspiring portfolio. And you share that with that next person you recruit, and you help them build, and they will have a portfolio, so they can help the next person. But because this time it's all actually is Market America or Market Canada or Taiwan actually helping us to really focus on this, so you can almost guarantee that not the retail, but the BVs will be much more realistic, because we're forced to face ourselves. Because you use that, you say, oh, we use a lot of products, let's see. But you don't need people to judge you, you just look at it yourself. So if everybody starts shopping annuity, everybody within the same amount of team members will make extra money. That's the true meaning. So it's about the SA, not about the BP.
It's easier because we are going to have our own toothbrush and the clinics and all those daily
That-
essentials.
that-
Yeah,
That will
it's easier.
help, but it should be already easy before.
Mm.
It's the ideology. Like that will help, obviously, but it's the ideology that matters. So don't give them the easy way out. Don't tell them, oh, we're gonna have
No, no.
toothpaste. Don't. Sell them on the ideology. That's much more important.
But that being said, taking the example of the poor student,
Right.
usually it's somebody who really needs money that's coming into the business
Right.
many times.
Right.
And their thing is, okay, well, you've given them, they have to make that commitment,
Right.
50 BV, 10 IBV a month. So now you suddenly tell them, well, the goal is that we should be getting, I mean, obviously I wouldn't suddenly say that because that would scare them off and we're like, oh, wait a minute, you talked about 50 BV, like $150, now you want me to spend $1,000. How do you, gradually get to that point because like I'm fairly new into it, maybe
Right.
10 months.
Right.
I have, 6 people on my team,
Okay.
but I feel like I'm really the only one who's converting my spending, who's
Good.
buying, from the partner stores, they have all the options, and they say, oh yeah. But I think they feel like sometimes they're like, oh, but it's more expensive, we can get a
Right.
better deal at no frills, or,
Mhm.
even for them as business owners.
Right.
So how do I
Okay.
teach that
There are
to
two
them?
ways to do it. Express Shop fans just want to know how many of you went to MAIC this year? Okay. Did your partner go with you?
No, I went by myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
realized that was the first,
right. Oh, it's your first. it's
my
your
first conference, and that's what
Oh.
I took from it is, man, I need my people with me.
Oh, there you go. So
Yeah.
that was about to tell you.
That definitely is.
Okay, but realistically, okay, my second answer to you would for you to bring your people there
Mhm.
to the next event.
Yeah.
But realistically, that's why I said I have two answers for you, because we gotta do the first one then the second one. Because the time will go like, it will not suddenly be February
Yeah.
by tomorrow,
Mm.
right? So, you went, you came back. Share with them what you learned there.
Mhm.
Tell them, or even show them the video. The one of the best thing about the conference here is they actually film it.
Yeah.
Show them the video at the shopping
Yeah.
annuity ambassadors. The first one was Ryan Stack.
Mhm.
Second one was a gentleman from UK. They had and I think that third one was Don Martin.
Yeah.
They did a wonderful job. It's all 10-minute segment.
Mhm.
You can show them, or maybe spread them out into segment and show them. They did really, really well. And I think the easiest way is for them to bring them there, and they will have the same mutual understanding, and it's easier for you to organize.
Right.
But don't be afraid that will scare them away. Because if, like I always let my team know, if you take an hour monthly requirements, or even 500 BV, and you let anyone who's own a business know, they will think it's a joke. At how less retail target we're trying to hit.
Yeah.
So don't get stuck. Just talk to them how like it's 6 people, right? Just get together. Actually, 6 people is the best to have a. It's so strong. 6 people is so strong. Talk among each other. See what you can push them to do a little bit, and then sell them ticket. You must. Only 10 a month is good. sell in the next one. The more people you bring, not only 6, if you can recruit more, bring more, you're gonna build tremendously. And the next time, if you take more people there, the first time by yourself is really normal. I went by myself the first time, and we all feel the same. We're like, oh, should have brought more people here. But it's okay. That's how we all grow. If you bring more people there next time, you will find you guys will talk about this within your group, and you will talk about how you can take this ideology and spread it more. I understand where you are right now. It's a little bit tough, just a little bit, but it can be overcome.
And I think part of it is also none of them are activated yet, so they kind of see it as, well, she's making money, well, we're not making that much money. So there's some of that, and I know there's stages that you go through in the business, because
Right.
obviously now that's my goal is, you know what, I need to get them activated instead of
Right.
just keep adding people. I need to help them activate so that they're also making money.
Yes.
But yeah, just phases of the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I think you're really making good progress by what I see. You're in the right direction. Yeah. Let's go.
For me, I'm having a little trouble, like, when you started, how did you learn, like, you know, the material and the videos? For me, I'm getting overwhelmed because there's
How
so
did I
much
learn what?
stuff. Like, how when you started, how did you
Learn.
handle, like, learning the business to materials, to business,
Right.
and, you know, the shopping community and all that?
There's so much is over.
So much stuff, like, now that is compared to when you started. That's the confusing part of me.
Well, it's always better to have a fruitful resources than having none, right? Well, first we recognize that. It's always better to have resources rather than have none.
No, I
But
appreciate
yes,
because
I would understand it. So the second part is you sir have to decide what you want to share. It's actually ingredients. Like even for myself, I don't share everything because it's overwhelming to the new people too.
because I'm doing it too. That's why.
Right. But the first thing, but I can give you some information as in what you need to master. You do have to master about shopping unity. Like how to express the ideology in a really simple way. It should be like 2 or 3 minutes. Secondly, you need to master showing the plan. Thirdly, get to know some products. That's it. And the rest, go to trainings, get together, or take the resources, like take in your own pace. All right, but that's only a third of it. The rest, if you want to learn, you learn it by doing it. And it's better if you go out there and you fail. Like the first time I showed the plan is, like when I think back now, right? Like the first time, one of the plan I showed, oh man, that guy changed my life. He never joined. My mom. He owned a chain of a pharmacy store in Taiwan, and he came to listen to the plan and I showed it. Like obviously, like the plan I show now is different than the plan I showed. Well, it's still MBCB, but it's still, like, I showed it for 2 hours. That's overwhelming for me and him. The whole time showing the plan. I don't know why, but have you seen people like when they listen to you, then you go like this?
Yeah.
Well, this is normal. But for some reason, he put his pinky inside his nose. Like this. The whole time. And I kept looking at him like, wow, man. What does it mean? Is it deeper the better? I know. And then I get really distracted. I was like, when is he gonna pull it out? But at the same time, I have to show the plan. But this is all going inside of me. And then at the end, I finished the plan and I said, oh, bro, thank you for your time.
I don't want to shake your hand.
He took it out, and he said, I don't know why I felt relief. And then he said, you said it with a passion, but I don't understand it at all.
Did you go next one?
No.
I'm just kidding.
But the like it sounds like a compliment, right? He said it with, but in Chinese means like you said it really passionately and really genuinely, which is good, but I don't understand it at all. What would you do, right? So that day, that night, I think he was my 4th or 5th guy in the lineup. And I personally, I found a product I never used. I don't use the product that helps me sleep.
Never.
Because I'm really good at it. I can sleep really well. I have no trouble sleeping.
B is good already.
Yeah,
B
I know.
complex.
But that day, it's my only time in my whole life that I can recall having trouble sleeping.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he
When-
said
Yeah, because he's challenging me, right? Well, he's really polite actually, but I feel really
How can I improve?
right.
What do I need to
Those are the moments I was looking for. Like I was overwhelmed too. Like too much information. But then I found my footing, so I went from there. So what you're going through is normal, but cherish it because you're gonna share this experience to the next person. So you should never hide this fact that you were overwhelmed. No weak. But in the future, you let them know that it's normal. I understand. It's shop.com has a lot to offer.
Yeah.
But found what you like, go from there. I rarely share about Web Center. I rarely share about TLS, unless I found a need. Like I don't go like, hey, what do you want to know about Iceland, TLS, Web Center, community, what else? Globalshop.com. I don't.
say this.
But I stick to the basic, converse made in earning, that is Shopinity. Converse made in earning. So just go look at the video, the Shopinity ambassador, the second one, that guy, the UK guy. Sorry, I forgot his name. He did
Alan.
Alan.
Lang Alan. Lang Alan.
There you go.
Black
Alan.
guy.
Yeah, he did really good. The question he asked should be something you guys can learn from. Have you ever made money by sharing blah blah blah? He had a whole list. You guys can try.
Another question is, I have my team, but the problem is, right now I still have my current full-time job at Google, and then most of my team, they're all mommy, like as a parents. So I always want to create like a group study, group training, like at least once a week. But it's really hard because some mommy, because they sign in, but the husband is not fully support. So someone was saying, like I always say, which day we want to make a regular day base for training. Some people will say, that day I cannot work, I have to do something. And then the other one, like, there's always like some other reason. So it's always hard to like make a regular day. And then they all everywhere, Burnaby, Vancouver, Richmond. So it's really hard to make a regular day and for training. Then, but I know if without the group study training, your team just cannot build up, and then they even don't go to those conventional meeting. So how I can build up my team and then make them grow?
Right. So the first thing is, in your situation,
Yeah.
you have to bring them to the conference. You gotta try your hardest. So okay. The reason people go to conferences, if they believe in the business, they will take out the excuse. That's the best thing about having. That's what the conference is for. Really. Not only is the great information we're getting, it's challenge them, right? 3 days, challenge them because they have to sit there and listen, and they'll think about what they want to do. It'll stimulate them. That's what conference is truly for. All right. But the second part is because here this is a geographic distance, especially for moms, right? They have to pick up their kid, cook for them, and all that. So it's hard for them to. Like for Coquitlam, Vancouver, distance-wise. So that is your homework. But if I were you, I would pick 2 who right now are closest to not geographical ones, but as in they would really want to build it and build from that region first. So look at your organization chart. If this, just for example, if this Coquitlam person and this Vancouver person and this Burnaby person, choose that person that want to build the most, and you build in that region first. And because when that person builds, they're gonna have people coming in, right? But that's what we're going for. And then they're gonna put the prospect downwards, so the Coquitlam and that, or maybe the Vancouver person will have new people coming in, and you let them know. So whenever you have a HPP or whatever, you still give the information to the Coquitlam, the Vancouver person, and chances are they will show up because it matters to their organization, right? But even if they don't show up, it's okay. You've got to build a very strong base there, all right? So when you finish here, and because they will watch, and they're like, oh my God, I want that growth too. Growth too. Then you ask them to do it the right way. First, you buy tickets to Miami. Second, you buy whatever you have, the region here with Juliana. And then you build in their region. You build it up. And then you utilize these 2 points. And you ask people in this Burnaby, yeah. Whoever has Coquitlam contact, refer it out. And refer it to that Coquitlam person's base. And you take them, then they go, and they support here. And ask the Coquitlam people here, have you got any Burnaby contact? And they bring them here. And it's really rare for someone to have a contact there and don't go. So if they invite that person to go to like here in this place, they will show up because they feel, well, it's really rare for them not to show up. So they create synergy around these two areas. Then you go to the next one, and this will even help you on the other side. But so you gotta build in regions. But if you want to assemble them all together, it's impossible. It's like me trying to assemble everyone in Taiwan together. It's not possible. So we have to make up your mind. You're not ditching someone else. So that's why your organization shall become important. You gotta find a strategically place for you to build. Yeah.
Thank you.
Last question, okay?
How do you show plans? What features or what's the process to show plan? Are you giving your guests to watch video or just showing the shop.com and then the plan? What's the process? And what do you say during?
Personally, I don't use videos.
Okay.
But some of the beautiful does. See what they like. I show the plan by. I told them first. I use the flip chart. I use the flip chart.
Do you have it?
I went on the wrong way.
You have one power. I get flip chart. I can power.
The flip chart.
You have the flip chart.
The older flip chart.
I use the flip chart a lot.
So not necessary to open the computer and then show it to people.
Do you open the computer?
Do I open the computers?
No, or just using that one, the flip chart.
It really depends. It's not a drill, right? It's not a protocol where step 1, open your computer. Step 2, open shop.com. You gotta see what's going on.
Yeah.
On the spot. But I can show plan without using the computer. Like because my wife wanted to learn how to show the website. So while I was driving, she asked me to show the website. Right?
I like that.
So I showed it while driving. And she recorded it. And she recorded it and shared with her team, my team. And then they all thought I was looking at the computer.
Oh, okay.
But I was not looking at
You
it.
don't mind.
Get it?
Yeah.
I can show the website right now,
Sleep.
Taiwan website.
In a sleep.
Like this. Because this is right here.
Yeah.
Because I use it like every day. Right? So, like you can use it or you don't have to use it. It depends on how, like what the atmosphere is like. If it's too crowded on the table, I don't like. If you take out computer, like you will scare them,
Yeah.
right? So it really depends on how you want to go about this. There's a newer one.
Yeah.
And this, and the back is shopping annuity. I only show about 5 pages in this, and the reason I do that is because whatever you're doing to them at that spot, they're duplicating already. Think about this. This is new prospect, which I thank you so much. Which I thank you. You see, like whatever you're doing to them, they remember. If they join you later, they will take what you did to them and do it to the next people.
Yeah.
And you gotta think in their perspective. If you're showing a plan to someone new, you only have about 15 minutes of their concentration, even if they give you an hour. And I see a lot of people that go like this, and then they basically read off. But you gotta understand, the more time you flip it, the human mind will think, oh my god, this is so complicated.
Yeah.
So when I show the plan, like if I really want to squeeze it, I only show 3 pages. It's not here. The first page is there's a page where it says you earn 3 kinds of income. Oh, the one you showed on the VP slides. That's the first page I used the back shopping annuity. So I talked to them about converted spending to earning, but not literally converted spending to earning, but using real world example of what you have bought, what you have converted. Okay. Then, and because it says convert spending into earning, right? On the chart it says convert spending into earning. So I said, okay, so what kind of earning? If we convert our spending, we earn 3 kinds of earning. So I flip to that 3 kinds of earning. And then go through cashback, like very fast. Our retail profit and the restraint. And then I flip it to there's a page that goes there's a page that goes BV and IBV. And that's the second page. So I tell them what's BV products, what's IBV. And because we just went through the 3 kinds of income, right? So I said, whatever you buy, you get cash back. And if you retail BB product, you get retail profit. All these points can be accumulated for residual income. And then I use this page to show all the plan. And I draw on it.